Rise and shine. 6 a.m. and your hand can't make it to the alarm clock before the voices in your head start telling you that it's too early, too dark, and too cold to get out of bed. Aching muscles lie still in rebellion, pretending not to hear your brain commanding them to move. A legion of voices are shouting their unanimous permission for you to hit the snooze button and go back to dreamland. But you didn't ask their opinion. The voice you've chosen to listen to is one of defiance. A voice that says there was a reason you set that alarm in the first place. So sit up, put your feet on the floor, and don't look back, because we've got work to do. Welcome to the grind. For what is each day but a series of conflicts between the right way and the easy way? 10,000 streams fan out like a river delta before you, each one promising the path of least resistance. Thing is, you're headed upstream. And when you make that choice, when you decide to turn your back on what's comfortable and safe and what some would call common sense, well, that's day one. From there, it only gets tougher. So just make sure this is something you want, because the easy way out will always be there, ready to wash you away. All you have to do is pick up your feet. But you aren't going to, are you? With each step comes the decision to take another. You're on your way now, but this is no time to dwell on how far you've come. You're in a fight against an opponent you can't see, but oh, you can feel him on your heels, can't you? Feel him breathing down your neck. You know what that is? That's you. Your fears, your doubts, and insecurities all lined up like a firing squad, ready to shoot you out of the sky. But don't lose heart. While they're not easily defeated, they are far from invincible. Remember, this is the grind, the battle royale between you and your mind, your body, and the devil on your shoulder who's telling you that this is just a game. This is just a waste of time. Your opponents are stronger than you. Drown out the voice of uncertainty with the sound of your own heartbeat. Burn away your self-doubt with a fire lit beneath you. Remember what we're fighting for, and never forget that momentum's a cruel mistress. She can turn on a dime with the smallest mistake. She is ever searching for the weak place in your armor, that one tiny thing you forgot to prepare for. So as long as the devil is hiding the details, the question remains, is that all you got? Are you sure? And when the answer is yes, when you've done all you can to prepare yourself for battle, then it's time to go forth and boldly face your enemy, the enemy within. Only now you must take that fight into the open, into hostile territory. You're a lion in a field of lions, all hunting the same elusive prey with a desperate starvation that says victory is the only thing that can keep you alive. So believe that voice that says you can run a little faster, and you can throw a little harder, and that for you, the laws of physics are merely a suggestion. Luck is the last dying wish of those who want to believe that winning can happen by accident. Sweat, on the other hand, is for those who know it's a choice. So decide now, because destiny waits for no man. And when your time comes and 1,000 different voices are trying to tell you you're not ready for it, listen instead to that lone voice of dissent. The one that says you are ready, you are prepared. It's all up to you now. So rise and shine.
The Michigan State Youth Soccer Association is pleased to announce the clubs accepted into the 2019 and 2020 Directors Academy program. Congratulations to the following 26 clubs on their acceptance. Cap City Athletic, DCFC Youth West, East Side FC, Kingdom SC, La Forza SC, Legends FC, Liverpool FC Michigan, Michigan Burn, Michigan Fire Juniors, Michigan Jaguars FC, Michigan Lightning, Michigan Revolution, Michigan Rush, Michigan Tigers FC, Michigan Wolves Hawks FC, Midland Soccer Club, Midwest United FC, Nationals, Pass FC, Plymouth Soccer Club, Royal Oak FC, Score, T-Bays North Storm, Troy Soccer Club, United FC, Vardar. Once again, congratulations to these clubs and their players on their acceptance into the 2019 and 2020 Directors Academy program.
You try to ignore it, deny it, shrug it off, but you can't shake it. Something's not right. You forget about it because you think you have to. And now, it's worse. Until you recognize the signs, you can't do anything about it. Unless you know what to look for, concussions can be hard to diagnose.
What happens next is critical. It will set in motion a series of decisions that will have great impact on player safety. And no matter what happens on the field, that's the most important thing. That means following the protocol anytime you suspect a concussion.
When a player experiences a blow to the head, face, or body, immediately check for signs of confusion and unsteadiness. Ask the player if they're experiencing headache, dizziness, or nausea. These might be difficult to see, so take your time. See if they know the score of the game, what happened on the last play, or even the day of the week. Not every sign is immediately visible. Over time, mental and emotional changes, like actions that seem out of character, anxiety, anger, and irritability can develop. If you notice any of these, the player needs to be evaluated by a medical professional. And regardless of how much someone wants to get back on the field, don't let them. Never rush a return to play. Players need to be symptom-free and cleared by a medical professional before they get back out there. Concussions are always going to be hard to see. That's why it's important to recognize the signs.
As a player and as a competitor, I get it. The last thing you want is to be taken out of that match, out of that big game, when you feel a little off. But that's the issue. Because if you feel a little off, if you have any symptoms of concussion, you need to immediately be checked out and see a medical professional. There were times in my career I wasn't honest with my coaches, my teammates, my parents, and it only made things worse. When you recognize the signs and symptoms of a concussion and you do something about it, you are already on the road to recovery. When you do recover from that concussion, you will be 100% confident in returning to play.
Concussions can be hard to recognize, so let's review. When a concussion is suspected, the player should be immediately removed from play. Ask the player if they are experiencing any of these symptoms. Be sure to look for the signs yourself, too. Some might be immediately visible, but others may develop over time. Symptoms may include confusion and slowed responses, or the player being unaware of the game. The player may experience headache, dizziness, nausea, and feeling dazed or foggy. The player may also feel anxious, irritable, angry, or emotional. If diagnosed with a concussion, a player should only return to play when symptom-free and cleared by a medical professional. By elevating player safety, players, coaches, parents, and referees can feel confident in a player's recovery and return to play. For more information on concussion symptoms and protocol, visit recognizetorecover.org.
We are getting set for the U18 Boys Spring State Cup Championship match. Today's contest will feature the Michigan Wolves and Nationals Union Black. We are in Saginaw, Michigan at the Saginaw Township Soccer Complex for this matchup today. Little adversity for these two teams to battle through yesterday. Games that started at 8:30 in the morning and didn't end until after 4 o'clock. And now they're back this morning for this championship match. Michigan Wolves is in the yellow tops and the white shorts. Nationals Union is in the blue tops and shorts. Michigan Wolves will go left to right. Nationals Union will go right to left here in this first half.
Drop harder, drop harder.
Ball played up the middle. And maybe an early opportunity here. Here's a cross headed out. Good work in the back there to prevent an opportunity. Your starting goalkeepers today, Alan Chetkovich, Noah Bridgman is the starter for Nationals Union, and Giannis Kanelopoulos, he goes by Yanni, is the starter for the Michigan Wolves. Caleb Sexton sliding it across on the left side here for Michigan Wolves as they try to set something up. Fadi Sobe. Now out wide right it goes to Peregrine Newbert. Newbert gets it back, sends it into the box. Ooh. Couple of chances there as it was headed down twice. Finally run onto by Kai Jurgel. I know this one sent high and wide of the goal. Your starters for the Wolves, Alexander Bowser, Zachary Buvalik, Kai Jurgel, mentioned Yanni in goal, Peregrine Newbert, Caleb Sexton, Charles Sharp, Fadi Sobe, Bradley Wang, Justin Wojcik, and Zachary Zimmerman. Give the starters for Nationals Union here in just a moment as well. Fight for the ball on the far side. It's going to go out of play, and the Wolves will have a throw in. Mentioned Bridgman is in the goal. He's in that red shirt with black shorts. He'll be the one to kick it away here. Come Wolves try to set up a little counterattack here. Played in the middle to Sharp. He is dangerous. Got to watch out for Charles Sharp. Now a near turnover. And it's still loose. Sharp was hanging around looking for it. Comes away though to the goalkeeper, Bridgman. Gonna have a whistle and a foul there, just inside that center circle. Here comes the boot. Line drive that is cleared out. For Nationals Union, Matthew Andres, Gabriel Biondo. Here's a steal and a nice cutback. Still with it, and a left-footed shot that is high and wide of the goal from Gabriel Parra. Also starting, Thaddeus Gabriel, Rocco Galati, Nicholas Kubert, Stefano Moricini Jr., Gabriel Parra, we just mentioned, Sammy Tucker, Joshua Vandevelde. Here's Kanelopoulos to boot away from his own goal. Off the backside of Sharp. Taken in there by Nationals Union and sent well out of play. Just be a throw in. That was off the left foot of Moricini. Comes Zimmerman up the left side, and we've got a flag up and a foul over on that far side, whistled against Lorenzo Palazzolo. Here come Wolves again, trying to find something in the middle with Sharp lurking. It was Newbert, who was also around there, and here they come again off the turnover. Picked up at midfield. Nothing really open on the switch to the opposite side, so they'll play a little tap from there. Sexton with a nice touch ahead. Newbert's over there along with Sharp. Back on top of it, Zimmerman. Newbert in the middle looking for Sharp. He'll chest it down there. Sharp with a quick left. Nice pass. Look for a shot. Here and a score! Bradley Wang, the recipient. Beautiful feed after the settle from Sharp, and Wang finishes in the lower right corner.
Talked about it. Josh gets lost, you have to step. Tad, your only job, son.
Hey, look, he changes. Keep the ball moving.
So Wang with the goal here in the 7th minute. Wolves a 1-0 lead. They scored 5 in their semifinal win yesterday against Vardar SC. And they pick up right where they left off with an early goal here. Comes Nationals Union turning the other way. This is Galati. Galati on a run. Still with it on the left foot. Galati will turn and work the corner. And he's going to draw. No, they're going to say it was off of him last, so it'll be a goal kick instead. So Wolves with the early strike has the 1-0 lead. Oh, Kanelopoulos, that's a bad giveaway here, and a chance, and a shot, and a score! Taking advantage, Nicholas Kubert, of the mistake by the goalkeeper, Kanelopoulos. And just like that, it's 1-1. Canelopoulos just trying to clear it out of there off the back of a player that was pressing up from Nationals Union, and it ended up with a wide open opportunity for Kubert and his curling left-footed shot into the right side of the net. So early offense here. We're tied at a goal. Back come the Wolves quickly, looking for room. Turned it over. Up ahead for Palazzolo. Now turned back by Zimmerman in the middle. A drop for Sexton, left wing now. And a good run ahead from the back. Over for Sharp. This is headed. It's loose. It's not in, but Sharp will backheel it home. My, oh my. Back and forth we go. 3 goals in the last 3 minutes. And it's 2-1 Wolves. And that was a brilliant run from the back by Bavalik, who set up that whole sequence of events that allowed Sharp to score. Here come the Wolves again, looking ahead for Sharp. Sharp on the run. He has an angle to the right. He'll try to chip it past, and he scores again! Are you kidding me? Charles Sharp has made it 3-1. The Wolves had the lead. His second goal in about a minute of game action. Well, buckle up. Nationals Union now down 2. Wolves again off the turnover. This is Bowser coming forward. Wanted to play on for Sharp. That time Nationals Union was ready. Ahead for Palazzolo. Taken back by Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it back in the middle. They'll play it behind, now forward. Wang has a goal. He was trying to get on top of that one.
Provides opportunities for first-time players as well as
now on the far side, the goalkeeper Bridgman has it for Nationals Union. This ball is sent down, and it'll be turned out of play off the left foot of Bavalik. Throwing for Nationals Union. Palazzolo turning. Can't win it. This is Wang on the attack the other end. He is tripped up. There is no call. Nationals Union with possession. Wang went down hard. Comes Nationals Union forward with Gabriel. In the middle settling Andres. Andres tries to turn it through. Andres still has it. Slides it further to the left. Now a chip towards the far post. And nobody home for Nationals Union. That was Moricini who tried to play it out to the far post. 4 goals in 4 minutes. 3-1 Michigan Wolves. Mentioned they scored 5 in their semifinal win yesterday. And 3 already today in the first 12 minutes of this one. The one they gave up was a mistake by the keeper, Yanni. Canelopoulos, here we go again, another chance. Trying to run on top of that one was Newbert. Newbert turns, slides it, nice play. Now across, just past Sharp. Run on two on the far side though, they keep it. Here's a shot to the left corner, just wide off the left foot of Peregrine Newbert. But the Wolves buzzing again. They've got 3 and they want more.
You have one responsibility, that's it.
Here's a loose ball heading back towards the box there. Nationals Union able to come up and play it. Now Zimmerman in midfield will settle for Wolves. And a long play ahead for Sharp, who's trying to meet his defender back there, and does, and gets himself pulled down. Are they going to call this on Sharp, or are they going to call this on Nationals Union? The defender's trying to say that his arm was grabbed by Sharp, and that's how Sharp got around him. The official is not going to agree. Vandevelde was the defender back there, and now just at the top of the box, it's going to be a free kick opportunity for Michigan Wolves, looking for more.
A bad position, he can't see the first tug, right? The sad thing is Dave's nodding his head because he watched his back shoulder get pulled. That's how bad he is, right? It's unbelievable that you guys are put in this position that it's such a shit every
Coach for
you can't do anything.
Nationals Union
You have to have the headpiece and tell
is not happy. Henry Steinwasser very upset about this way this has been called.
Always, I can't do anything.
Really given an earful to the linesperson right along the inside. They've got the wall built, does Nationals Union. Here we go. Blasted, and right to the middle, and there to cover it, the goalkeeper, Bridgman. That was a line drive from Caleb Sexton, but it went right through the middle, and Bridgman was able to get it. So it's still just 3-1, but the Wolves are coming right back off the turnover. Sobe with a head. Newbert battling, can't come up with it. Nationals Union sends a long ball looking for Palazzolo. Uh-oh, here comes Sharp. Sharp played it across, and the goalkeeper way out there. Bridgman able to knock that away from Wang. Another dangerous spot. And
you're not doing your job.
Henry Steinwasser is still upset and still really giving an earful to the official here close.
Right, you guys don't want to yell at the guy in the middle. You're here for this reason. So address him. You haven't done a thing yet.
Gonna have a corner kick opportunity coming for Michigan Wolves. And we're gonna have a bit of a delay here as the referee has come over to talk to the woman working close here. Finally getting, he's gonna get his.
You've done it 3 other times too. Freaking patterns on your runs are so bad. You're welcome.
He gets his piece from Henry Steinwasser. Here comes the corner. Sexton, back post, header, Newbert, middle, sure, Sharp again, a hat trick. And it's 4-1. So Charlie Sharp, who is headed to Western Michigan next year to play for the Broncos, has scored 3 in a row, a natural hat trick, and the Wolves have a 4-1 lead. And Nationals Union can't keep possession there early. Now finally we'll settle it in, maybe. Played ahead for Palazzolo. He'll hold it there. Tried to slip it through 3 defenders. It was taken away and sent forward for Newbert. Newbert lost it. But the Wolves get it back, and Sharp. Back to Newbert, back to Sharp. Sharp crosses. It's off the leg of the Nationals Union defender back there. And it'll be a corner. That was Biondo. So another opportunity for Michigan Wolves, already leading 4-1. And not even halfway through this opening half. They scored 5 yesterday. Here's a curling free kick to the near post, headed out. Flicked on by Nationals Union. Chested down there and turned with it. Nice play. Oh, now an opportunity maybe for Nationals Union as they make a run. Across it goes. Kubert, he's the goal scorer for them. Kubert loses possession. Defender for Wolves sends it ahead. Wang couldn't sneak it past the defense. Nationals Union turns it back. And then just a long play into the corner. Not really much happening there as Parra sent it forward. Palazzolo couldn't win that play along the back. Ahead for Sharp. Sharp one-on-one with a defender. Sharp could not touch him this time. Again, battling with Van de Velde. He'll turn it back ahead to Newbert. Excuse me, that's Sexton back for Sharp. Touched away there by Nationals Union. Brought through midfield. A through ball. And just cleared off the back. Defense that time from Alexander Bowser. It was Andres who was trying to make a run through. Throw in the center, a push from behind. And a free kick for Nationals Union.
With me. Settle down, play quicker.
Parra will take it. Nationals Union needs a bunch. Down 3. Here's Parra's low drive. Cleared out of there. Nationals Union tries to send it back in. They organize and get onside. Van de Velde turning. It's into the chest of the defender, Bavalik. He's able to clear it back out. Nationals Union, here they come again. Loose in the midfield. It's going to be played there by Moricini. Moricini, miscommunication and a miss looking for Andres. Union has it back in the attacking half. Moricini, nothing there. So able to flip it back up. Now Sharp fighting for it. Nationals Union has to turn it all the way back to the top of the box in their own end. And the goalkeeper Bridgman switches it out far right. Across the middle. Back it goes to Gabriel.
Right shoulder.
Now on the far right side. Back in the middle for Gabriel. Trying to build the attack. Gabriel turns it over. Wang. Through ball for Sharp. Top of the box. Sharp holds. Works against 2 defenders. Sharp turning. Left side to his teammate. And oh, what a great clear out of the box that time in the back. Saving it was Gabriel. Wolves nearly had another. They lead 4-1. Here comes Nationals Union. Up the far side, nothing there. Cleared out by Bavalik. We're going to have our first substitution of the game. Nationals Union Going to bring on Alan Chetkovich. Chetkovich will replace Moricini. Far side throw in. Coming for Nationals Union. It's about the halfway point of this first half now. Nationals Union trailing 4-1. Here they come. Nice run here. A run through the middle and then taken down. No call. Kubert thought he was fouled. Now a battle at midfield. Sharp wins it. The whistle. Wolves have it. Here's Wang trying to win the ball against Van de Velde. It's out of play. Last touch by Nationals Union. Got to be tough when you fall behind early by 3 goals like Nationals Union has. Margin for error is non-existent now, but they have to keep pressing the pace to try to find the goals that will give them a chance to get back in this match. Right now trailing by 3. Sobe will switch it left side. Into the middle. That ball just eluded Sharp. Fight for it on the far side. Wang's going to win it. Wang still holding. Finally taken away. Kubert goes past him. He was tripped up. And a foul. Boy, Henrik Steinwasser is still upset. He is continuing to really go after the official along the near side here. Here's the ball played ahead for Sharp again. Can't win it in the air. Wang thought he was going to get it. Van de Velde stepped in front instead. Now Nationals Union trying to turn, and we've got a whistle and a foul. Wolves ball, 3-goal lead. They try to build up. Zimmerman to Newbert. All the way back to the goalkeeper. He'll send it ahead. Right side, touchdown there. Sobe trying to turn. Sobe is knocked down. A lot of contact there between Sobe and Galati. Nice little game of touch there. Here comes Newbert. He's got a lot of room up the right side. Newbert will cross it. Sharp's going to the goal. It is off the goalkeeper, and then contact between Sharp and the keeper. And that play is blown dead immediately. A couple more subs coming. Nationals Union going to bring in Deuce Walker and Luca Ruffino. Lead here in this first half for Michigan Wolves, 4-1 on top right now. Nationals Union trying to set up an attack here. Van de Velde up the right side. Wang back defending. Little poke through to Ruffino, who just came on. And then Ruffino unable to connect on the far side with his teammate. Meanwhile, we're going to get Michigan Wolves' first sub of the afternoon. Ezekiel Gray getting set to check in a little bit. Here's Newbert. Nice cut back in the midfield. Tries to swing it out wide. It is deflected and out of play. Quick throw in. Here they come with Sexton. Sexton into the box. Sharp with a head. Just couldn't get enough on it. Off the hop. Bridgman able to come up and play it. Nearly a 5th goal in this first half there. Comes Nationals Union. Kubert. Miscommunication. Turnover. Here's Wang. Wang. Right side. Middle. Goes past Newbert. Sharp picks it up. Sharp turns. Drives. Right into the body of the Nationals Union player. That sends Nationals Union the other way with Kubert. Left hand, left foot push, trying to get it through to Andres. Andres comes back to midfield to collect. Back to Van de Velde. Now cutting through, and a ball along the left, but it's turned over. Wang is bumped off. They're going to call the foul on Wang for discarding Ruffino. Tried to start it quickly, but we're going to have the sub. Fadi Sobe will check out. And Ezekiel Gray is the man who comes in. All right, so here's the free kick for Nationals Union. Andres got a head on it. Towed it down but couldn't keep it. And now just pushed ahead by the Wolves. Back comes Nationals Union along the left side. Galati. Galati finds Palazzolo, who chested it down and then just turned and tried to drive one, but didn't get as much on that as he needed. And an easy save for Canelopoulos. Here come the Wolves, played back ahead. Sharp couldn't get on that one. Kubert on the far side, fighting for it, along with Jurgel, and it'll be out of play. Last touch by Nationals Union. We got more subs coming in. Michigan Wolves will make a couple of changes. The goal scorers are coming out. Wang and Sharp are going to get a rest. Boy, they've done a lot already, giving their team 4 in the first half. Evan Belair and Saeed Janoun will come on to replace them. Belair number 7, Janoun number 9. After the subs, the throw in now on the far side. Goes long through. That was Belair just in the game. Now in the center for the Wolves. Trying to keep possession, and they do. All the way to the back it goes. Nice turn with it there by Bowser. To Zimmerman, back to Bowser. Bowser will send it up. Good find there. Double team, good tap. Now a back flip heel on, and we're going to have a foul. And going down, that was Galati. A lot more players on this Michigan Wolves roster. They have 7 players available to come in off the bench today. Only 4 actually on the bench today for Nationals Union. One of their players unable to play today due to a red card. Here's a turnover and a nice through ball. Bridgman, the goalkeeper, able to come up though and prevent more damage as Janoun was trying to run onto it. Again, we've got a foul. Joshua Martins Caulfield set to check in for the Wolves.
Why you keep running out? After you release it, just straight back in the goal.
He's on for Kai Jurgel. Here's Bridgman. Long kick to the far right side. Towed and saved along that sideline. No, they'll say out of play. So a throw in. Wolves trying to go quickly to catch Nationals Union on the attack. They can't. They'll take the turnover though at midfield. Newbert. He's got it. Newbert can't shake the defender. It's taken away from him. Brought on in the middle to Kubert. Kubert able to win it there. Falling down. Keeps it alive, but then lost it. Janoon. Ooh, Janoon. Taken away by Ruffino. Good little delay and drag there, and now a pass in the middle that finds Newbert to Sexton. One there, and then a drive that is well high and out of play. That was Belair. They're asking for another ball because that one went deep into the parking lot. And they will send one into play now. We had 4 goals in 4 minutes, and nothing here in the last. Just one in the last 20 or so. Sharp's third, complete the hat trick, made it 4-1. Good dribbling there. Ruffino fighting for it. Ruffino will win and get it ahead. Nationals Union, can they set something up here? Playing through the middle, trying to find Chetkovich. Not there. And Wolves will take it back off the turnover. Long play ahead. Janoon trying to get on it. Cannot. Bridgman will turn it back the other way. Stolen in midfield. Sexton will settle it back down. Sexton to the right side. Newbert able to stay on side. Nice turn to the right. Newbert with a hesitation. A fake. Back it goes outside for Wojcik. Wolves have been impressive. They've been able to keep possession and take advantage of some big opportunities. Here's Wojcik turning. Again sliding for Newbert. Back to Wojcik. In the middle for Sexton. He'll switch it all the way to the far left. Over there with it is Bavalik. Bavalik tries to play it through. And Wolves will get on it, but a good takeaway along the end line. And now Andres in midfield for Nationals Union turns. Andres slides it across. And a whistle and a foul in midfield. That was as Galati tried to turn with it. So free kick coming. Just inside the attacking half for Nationals Union, down 3 goals. Vandevelde driving it forward. Peeled all the way back out to him. Now work through the middle to Ruffino. Ruffino long outside on the right flank. Settling it there. Para. Into the box it goes, but quickly cleared out by the Wolves. Back all the way to Vandevelde. Look out, giveaway at midfield. Wolf might have an opportunity. Here they come on the run. Janoon out wide right. They'll go left instead on a beautiful little switch across. Belair with a left-footed drive. And it is high. Bridgman was beaten. But it was off target. Again, the ball into the parking lot. And so the one they retrieved a little while ago is now put into play. Getting close to the end of the first half. Final 10 minutes or so. Bridgman just out of play. Throw in for the Wolves, long. Off the head of the defender, taken in by Belair. Belair's cross deflected. Bridgman will grab it before it crosses the end line for a corner kick. Long outlet ahead to Kubert in the middle. Kubert turns, holds, starts forward, flicks on, give away in the middle. Andres plays it back to Ruffino. Galati. Here comes Galati. Off to the left wing it goes. Now into the box, to the far post, and wide. It was Kubert making a run to that back post. And that curling pass from Palazzolo was too far. But some signs of life from Nationals Union there. Here's Kalopoulos, long kick down. It'll come back all the way to Bridgman, who barely able to get it away from the on-rushing Wolves player. That was Janoon. Throw in for the Wolves on the far side. Trying to get it to Belair down there. It is knocked out of play by Tucker. Another throw in coming. This time Union able to turn it back. Andres loses the fight against Bavalik. Bavalik towards the middle. Nobody there. Galati. Galati on a run. Slide tackle there by Caleb Sexton. Takes it away, gives it back to Wolves. Now Sexton. Tripped up, no call. A lot of contact, no whistle. Here's Ruffino switching it left side. Palazzolo. He's got it, top of the left side of the box. Crosses middle, still with it on the right foot. Slides it to Ruffino. Ruffino was looking for space. Wouldn't take the shot, tried to pass instead. Back out it goes. Into the box, headed away. A drive towards the top left corner, right corner, and hit the post. Actually kind of hit right on the corner where the post and the crossbar come together. That would have made it a 2-goal game. Instead, it's still 4-1. Long throw in. Wolves try to head it on. Palazzolo again. Can't come up with it. Loose on the far side. It dribbles out of play. Throw in Nationals Union. Quickly swarmed and smothered defensively. Wolves able to send it ahead. Belair shuts it down. Now back forward. Ooh, that nearly got through. Vandeveld fortunate to get a heel on that. Or it could have been a breakaway opportunity. Sexton with a steal. Comes right back to him on the settle. Across the middle, turning back to Sexton. Back to Martins Colbert. Tried to dribble through, could not. Andres near midfield for Nationals Union. Here they come off the turnover. Can't establish anything. Newbert with a quick kick. Newbert's down. Play on. Nationals Union sends it ahead. And now a whistle as Wolves with possession. And Newbert down on the ground. Bradley Wang in the 7th minute got the scoring started. A giveaway by the keeper for the Wolves allowed Kubert to equalize in the 8th minute. And then it was the Charles Sharp show. Goals in the 9th and 10th minutes gave it a 3-1 lead. Then he completed the hat trick in the 17th. That's where we sit right now, 4-1. Peregrine Newbert comes all the way to the side and now will come back into play. Long ball all the way down. Bridgman in the box will touch there. Quick throw up the middle. Newbert trying to get it back, cannot. There'll be a foul called against Newbert. Some mocking applause to that call from Gabriel Parra. And the official now talking to Parra. And we've got a card. A card against Newbert. So Peregrine Newbert sees yellow.
My kid, because he's trying to get for clapping, but again, he calls out the other team early. None of this happens.
That yellow card may actually have been on Parra of Nationals Union. Here they come trying to get it back. Chetkovich knocked down. Nationals Union able to keep possession. Ruffino in the middle, tries to cut it back. Two players run into each other for Nationals Union. And then that ball booted away. Here's Parra. Lost it on the turn. Nationals Union, though, will get it right back. Ruffino. Over to Galati. Galati brings it all the way back to Van de Velde at midfield. Van de Velde dragging. Uh-oh. Nearly a turnover. Newbert almost got it back. Here's Andres. Andres just knocks it out of play off a Michigan Wolves player. 4-1. Wolves lead it. Haven't had a goal in the last 20 minutes plus. But we had a flurry of them in the first 17, 5 of them to be exact. Here's Ruffino. All the way out wide left to Galati. Galati trying to attack. Galati trying to cut back now. Still has it. Center it. But out of the middle it comes away. Belair is tripped up at midfield. And that is the end of the first half, with Michigan Wolves on top by a score of 4-1. Charles Sharp with the hat trick. Today's game being brought to you by Dick's Sporting Goods, the official sporting goods retailer and tournament sponsor of MSYSA. By Under Armour, the official apparel sponsor of MSYSA. Amazon Smile. Shop Amazon Smile and support MSYSA. Premier College Combines. They are the official college combine partner of MSYSA. Sports Forms. Take your club and league paperless with Sports Forms. By Team App. Create free apps for your club and league with Team App. And by Wilson Trophy Company, the official award supplier of MSYSA.
Official sporting goods retailer and tournament sponsor of MSYSA.
It's the official sporting goods retailer. Goods. Company, the official award supplier of MSYSA. Award supplier of MSYSA.
USU Soccer is the largest youth sports organization in the country, and playing provides opportunities for first-time players as well as future superstars. Everybody starts somewhere, and for over 3 million players every year, USU Soccer is the place to grow and develop.
I think really all life lessons are taught in soccer. You learn how to win in a good fashion. You learn how to lose in a good fashion. You learn sportsmanship, team skills. So I think really at the end of the day, it's just all the above. They have fun. They learn good life skills out of it.
Before we get back to the community, it's important to help kids in our community develop in a very positive way. And soccer provides the tools to help that happen.
You cannot measure what self-confidence can do. A confident child will turn into a confident adult, and there's no stopping them. Anything they keep their eyes on, they're able to achieve.
I first fell in love with the game of soccer when I was about 6 years old. My parents signed me up for a youth league. And I just love running around, scoring goals, and doing all the fun things, sliding, kicking the ball. So that was the beginning of it. And I try and catch my mind back to those days.
U.S. Youth Soccer definitely helps me get to the highest level of where I am today. And I included my club team in Cal South, ODP, Region 4 ODP, just being able to have those opportunities to help me grow and always playing at a consistently high level at the youth program.
My favorite memory of youth soccer would have to be club soccer growing up. I was fortunate enough to play from U10s, U9s to U18s with the same core of like 12 individuals. And to this day, they're some of my best friends in the world. To this day, I still keep in touch with my youth coach. I consider him my closest friends. And I feel like a lot of those relationships I made.
You can't ever have success without remembering how you got there. I'm only here because I've had so many other people in my life give to me when they didn't have to. Soccer coaches, parents. I believe that it's the only right thing to do. Always go back to where you started. Always go back to the people who helped you. Thank them, and then go back and try to help other people achieve a level of success.
I like playing competitive soccer because it gives me something to be really proud of, and that I know that I'm putting my effort into something.
So for the Nationals, it's quite good.
I love my team and I love playing, so the whole thing is going to be hard, but it's 100% worth it. It just gives me something, a purpose in life that you can really put your heart into.
Second half about to begin. Michigan Wolves with a 4-1 lead after one half of play. 2 45-minute halves in this championship for the U18 boys. The goal scorers for Michigan Wolves both begin the second half on the bench still. That would be Bradley Wang and Charles Sharp. It's Belair and Janoon who continue up high. I want to clarify one other thing as well. That sequence in the first half, there were 2 yellow cards that were issued, 1 on each team. As Nationals Union down 3 goals, trying to get something going early. Andres, that ball played out of bounds. There was a yellow card issued to Newbert for Michigan Wolves, but there was also one issued to Gabriel Parra of Nationals Union. Now a throw in that goes past the foot of Palazzolo. And it's going to just be a goal kick now. We've also had a change in goal.
You should be talking, Maddie and Z, you should be talking to each other. Who's got what number?
For Nationals Union, they have put Marko Matovsky in goal for this second half. So Nationals Union, which is in the blue, they're going left to right, and Michigan Wolves in the yellow and the white shorts going right to left. Here comes Belair trying to make his way through. Van de Velde cuts him off and turns it back, but right there, a teammate for the Wolves to help. Again, here comes Belair. Actually, this is Janoon turning. Janoon trying to create space, and it's out of play. Last touch by Nationals Union, so a throw in for the Wolves. Both teams kind of settling in here in the second half. Here's Wolves in the center, Belair. Back to Sexton. Sexton sends it across. Now Belair racing onto that loose ball. Belair trying to move is knocked down. And we're going to have a free kick opportunity and a dangerous one for the Wolves. It's going to be Caleb Sexton who's going to take it appears. So the new goalkeeper, Matovsky, about to be tested early in this half, perhaps. Nationals Union has the wall built. Here comes Sexton. He will drive it and bend it around the wall. Matovsky with a beautiful save. Leaping to punch that over the top of the bar. So now a corner kick opportunity for Michigan Wolves with Sexton. And boy, he had designs on making it 5 already. And Matovsky with a great job to make that stop. Sexton will now take it to the corner. And he will be the man to play this one in. It is into the box, headed out. They come all the way out to Sobe, who's back in. Sobe serves it to the center. Nationals Union able to clear it out, at least near midfield. Now coming the other way on the run is Zimmerman. Left side it goes to Sexton. Right back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman going to drive one to the back post, and that is well out of play.
What'd you do? Your ankle? You all right?
A goal kick for Matovsky coming. He'll slide it over to Vandeveld. Vandeveld bringing it forward. Line drives one through that's played back by Wolves. Uh-oh, a mistake and an opportunity for Belair. To the right side, Belair stopping, turning. Wow, he was unable to get a shot off. Hustling back to just keep that away was Galati rather. Belair didn't even get a shot off. Hard to believe. Like he was going to have a walk in. Here's Andres turning. Poked away from him by Bavalik. That comes Nationals Union. Slide tackled away. Kubert able to run on it. He's got the only goal for Nationals Union today. Ruffino going to play it back. Ruffino again has to fight for it to Vandeveld. Vandeveld will send it up the right flank. Nice touch ahead by Gabriel. But Wolves are right there to bring it back the other direction. Vandeveld again with a chip forward. A back heel from Gabriel. But Sode runs onto it. Now some stumbles over there for Michigan Wolves as they try to bring it ahead. Good slide tackle on the outside by Kubert. But Wolves take it back. Sobe firing down, and it's off of Ruffino and out of play. Shove in the back on Janoon as he went up for a header there. That was Ruffino with the shove. So that'll give Wolves a free kick. Here's Sobe. Sending it out right side for Sexton. It's knocked out of play by Nationals Union. Martins Caulfield will go over to throw it in. Into the corner to Belair, who heads it there. Played down by Nationals Union and kicked out along the far side. Last touch by the Wolves. They've got a 4-1 lead. 4 goals in the first 17 minutes. And we had all 5 goals in this match scored in a span of 10 minutes of game action. Andres had that one tapped away from him out of play. Going to get a goal kick here for Yanni Kanelopoulos. The game doesn't seem to have the same energy or pace that it had early. Nationals Union down by these 3 goals. If they could get one and pull back within 2, kind of get the feeling that maybe there would be a little bit of a pick-me-up there. As it stands right now, 3-goal deficit. Pretty significant. There's a long ball headed by Belair. And taken down now in midfield by Wolves, but they can't break through. Para turns back with it. Now ahead for Palazzolo. Wolves with the control. Sexton in the middle. A little miscommunication there. Martins Caulfield has to turn and backtrack a little bit to pick up that ball. Sobe. All the way across to Bavalik. Little touch ahead. Now Bavalik. Bavalik with a long ball trying to get through. Cut off there by Nationals Union. Now their through ball is cut off by Bavalik. Back on the left wing it goes. Tackled away. Sent forward. Zimmerman turns it back to his keeper. Long ball left side. Gabriel. Bad touch in the center by Ruffino. Gives it back to Wolves. Wolves have a 4-1 lead, content to just wait for another opportunity. Sit back defensively, not allow any real good opportunities for Nationals Union. Nationals Union not necessarily chasing the game as aggressively as you might think, down 3 goals here in the second half. Here's Gabriel. Can't get that one through. Sexton. He'll send it up the right side. And too far for Martins Caulfield to reach. Not a whole lot of flow to this game right now either. See if this can unlock something for Janoon one-on-one. Good play back there by Van de Velde, who took it away. Now in the middle. Galati turns. And a push and a foul from behind. Kubert will come to take that. Meanwhile, behind the play, Wolves player, as they crashed into Van de Velde, is not feeling so great. That was Janoon, and good sportsmanship there. Van de Velde goes back to slap hands with him, make sure he's all right. Palazzolo will be the one to take the free kick here. Maybe a spot where they could find a little something. He'll drive it in. It comes through on the backside, and good work defensively. Able to knock it down and keep it in as Zimmerman, and now a long ball up the sideline. Ruffino will turn it back in the middle of Palazzolo. Going to try to switch it all the way out to the right flank. Coming up on it. And out of play. It'll be the Wolves' ball. Quick throw in and a quick tap, but miscommunication. They can't keep it in. So that'll give it back to Nationals Union. It's both sides not quite the same pace as the first half. Whistle, and we got a yellow card. "14 minutes in to this second half. Galati's the man who picks up the card for Nationals Union. Here's Para. Para able to keep it on the run out. Slides it up the left flank. Kubert back to the middle, cut off there and stolen. Good play by Wolves. That chance for Nationals Union goes begging. Back to Kubert. This time he lofts one in, and it's going to be up and over the netting and out of play. Not as much chatter coming from the bench of Nationals Union as we saw in the first half, either directed at the referees or at the players out on the pitch. Kind of feel like they are somewhat resigned to their fate unless they can get something going here soon. Here's the goal kick. Meanwhile, Wang and Sharp have both been warming up to come back in for Wolves, the goal scorers who have netted all four for that team today. Here's Ruffino into the middle. Para keeps it on the ground. Galati slides it over to Kubert. Kubert turns it back. Now this ball sent in, looking at the far post, headed down and out. Para able to get to it first for Nationals Union. Para with some nifty footwork keeps possession. Back outside it goes, and then turned right back around. Fight for the ball on the far side, and a foul is going to give it to Michigan Wolves. And it looks like Sharp and Wang are both about to get back into this game very quickly for Michigan Wolves. Here's Ruffino off the turnover. In the middle, Palazzolo. Long drive ahead. Andres has to chest it down. Gets it onto his foot, though. Andres still has it. Now finally lost it. Belair. Over on the left flank, and here comes a run. Bavalik rather. Couldn't quite turn it that time. Now here's a play ahead for Andres. It is onside. Andres turns to the middle with the left. All the way over on the left side it goes. Biondo. Back to Ruffino. Now all the way across to Palazzolo. Palazzolo will go back to the back post, and a header that is high and wide. Good delivery to Ruffino, but he did not get that anywhere on target. So Sharp and Wang set to come back in. Janoun and Belair will come off. Whistle and a foul. So on that long ball, that's going to set up a free kick just into the attacking half for Wolves. They'll start it forward quickly. Left sideline. Now across towards the back post, and again high and wide. The wind is pushing from the direction that that kick just went, which would be from left to right as you look at the field. And you wonder if that wind's had a little bit of an effect on a couple of those balls that have tried to cross from the left flank. They have continuously sailed high and wide. Contact again in that midfield, and we're going to have another foul whistled here. Sexton sends it back into the middle. Zimmerman. Good find to Sexton. Sexton with a nice little flick to Sobe. And it's off his arm. And a turnover. Nationals Union will try to bring it back. Again, they're trailing by 3. They have not really pressed and gotten into a spot where they've really threatened for a goal that could make this a little bit more interesting. Here's Sharp. Back to Sobe. Will lose it at midfield. Nationals Union coming the other way. Long ball played here for Polazzolo. He will slide onto it. It's into the box. But Canelopoulos is able to come up and play it. And he'll start it the other way for Wolves. Wang. Back to Bavalik. Bavalik is tripped up. We're going to have a foul, free kick there, Wang. They'll leave it for Bavalik, and he'll turn it back in the middle of Sexton. Caleb Sexton, who's going to play at Huntington University in Indiana for his college soccer career. Sent ahead now in the middle, Sobe. Sobe with a touch over to Wang. Here's the build-up from Michigan Wolves. Push from behind. Wang is knocked down. And a card. Yellow card to Luca Ruffino. And a free kick opportunity from about 30 yards out for Sexton. Sexton hit a beautiful ball earlier in this half on a free kick that Matofsky had to make a great save on. This time he'll serve it through, looking for Sharp on the run. It'll work its way back to Sexton. He'll drive a low one now that skips through but goes left to the goal and out of play. Approaching the halfway point of this second half. Here's Sharp, got a head on it, sent it to the right. Martins Caulfield is over there. Fight for the ball. Coming forward, Martins Caulfield couldn't collect. And Nationals Union fortunate to get it back out of there with Para in the middle. Galati trying to turn. Slides it over. Gabriel. And we've got a collision. And a free kick off of the foul. Sent through for Sharp. Here is Sharp left side. Sharp can't create space. It's turned back. And that ball is out of play for a throw-in. Sexton taps it right back. Back to Sexton. Little game of keep away going on right now. Sexton all the way back out to Bavalik. Bavalik into the middle. That finds Gray. Now Sharp. So dangerous. Turning and sliding. Martins Caulfield right side. Martins Caulfield able to win the battle so far. Back he goes to Sobe. In the middle, Sexton. Quick touch to Gray. Gray is knocked down from behind and a foul. Sexton will put it in on this long free kick. We have a substitution here. Chetkovich is coming back on for Nationals Union, placing Palazzolo. Here's Sexton into the box. It's loose. Gonna have another chance. That was cleared off of there. I think it might have been Sammy Tucker who was in the right spot to help his keeper. Whistling another foul on the far side. Gonna set up a free kick opportunity. Sexton will take it again. Here it comes. He got through. Wang got a foot on it. And now Nationals Union finally able to get it all the way down out of their own end. And they'll turn it all the way back. Bavalik in front of his own box. Over to Zimmerman. 4-1 Wolves. Down to about 20 minutes left in this one. Nationals Union down by 3. Here come the Wolves off the turnover. Zimmerman up the left wing for Wang. He couldn't quite get to it and keep it in play. Here's Chetkovich fighting along the side with Sode. And a foul on Sobe. Nationals Union will have it. Gabriel will try to drive it. Substitution first. Moricini comes back on. Places Biondo. Gabriel getting instructions from his coach. Now fires it in. Gets its way all the way to the top of the box. Still loose there. Andres fighting for it. Couldn't come up with it. Moricini just back in. Couldn't chest it down and keep it. Sexton just knocks it out of play for Michigan Wolves. 4 goals in 4 minutes, 5 in a 10-minute span in the first half. And since the 17th minute, we have had nothing on the scoreboard. Last 50 plus have been dry. Substitutions coming again. Nationals Union going to make another change. Deuce Walker coming back in. Walker to replace Galati. Far side free kick for Nationals Union. Moricini to take it. the box. Loose for a moment, cleared out. It was Gray with the clear. Now all the way back in, and Canelopoulos plays that high ball easily. Here's Bavalik. Gray in the middle. Gray able to create some space. Here he comes. Ezekiel Gray looking back for Sharp on a play that misfired. Chetkovich now. Chetkovich turns it back. Wang able to intercept. Wang to Sobe. Sobe surveys, holds, slides. Now Wang. And we're going to have a foul.
Hey, we don't have to dump this in.
Referee's going to come over and hear some more words from the Nationals Union sideline. Going to put it into play here. Sexton. Sexton curling one. Cleared out. Gray trying to run on top of it for Wolves and does. Gray, nice little flip. Still has it. And this time unable to control too much pace on it. Oh, it's still in. They say still in. Gray. Oh, good save. Boy, Matovsky, the goalkeeper, has done a great job in this second half. He has made some big saves, and he made another one there. So we're going to have a corner kick. It's about 15 minutes remaining here in this match. Michigan Wolves with a 3-goal lead. Gray is tripped up. And it's going to give another free kick to Michigan Wolves. Looks like Sexton will be the man to take it again. What will he do this time? Here he comes. He's going to try to bend it over the wall for the corner. And he just missed. Sexton thought that the goalkeeper Matovsky had touched that. Officials say no. Gonna have a substitution now. Start to see probably a little bit more of this as we are getting later into this game, and still a 3-goal margin. Justin Wojcik returns for Michigan Wolves. Peregrine Newbert is waiting to check back in as well. Chetkovich taps it forward. A win and a turn there. Coming with it is Walker. Walker tries to cross. It's deflected. Picked up there by Andres. Andres leaves it back. A drive from Ruffino that is well high and wide to the right. Newbert coming back in. He replaces Sobe. Fadi Sobe checks out. Hasn't been a whole lot of action in this second half. Michigan Wolves in control with that 3-goal lead, and they have not done anything that would allow Nationals Union to threaten it. Nationals Union hasn't necessarily thrown the kitchen sink at them to try to erase it either. Come Wolves back the other way, trying to find Sharp on the through ball. It's not there. Gray will settle it down. Pavalik back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman will turn it back to his keeper. He'll drive it back to Pavalik on the near side. Pavalik, Jurgel. Newbert turns it back to Zimmerman. Over to Pavalik. Sexton, that was a rare miscue from him as he sent it way out high and wide, and the goalkeeper had to just punch it out of play. Cooper's cross is cleared out. Wang, nice little back heel there. Sexton. Pavalik. Wang, turning. Sending it ahead. They're trying to get Sharp. Van de Velde cuts off the angle. Clears it away. Comes another foul and another spot kick. Newbert looking to go quickly, perhaps. Official's going to force the defenders back. Comes Newbert. He got in on Matovsky. He's able to gather it up and make the second stop. He has played a very strong second half in goal. Has denied 3 or 4 really good chances for Wolves. This could be a lot bigger margin than 4-1. Van de Velde just into the attacking half. Keeps it on the ground to Andres, who turns. Andres, a lot of defenders there to work through. Switches it over to the left. Cut back there by Maricini. Now over to Chitofsky. He lost it. And it's cleared out. And we've got a foul called. Substitutions again. Final 10 minutes here of this U18 boys championship match. Ryan Cox checks in for the first time, replacing Jurgel. And we're also going to see Kelly Atito. He is on for Colin Sexton. Excuse me, Caleb Sexton. Wolves lead it 4-1. It's been that way since the 17th minute when that man over there in yellow, number 8, Charles Sharp, finished off a hat trick and made it 4-1. Here's Gray. Turning it back to the middle, and then it's cleared out. Feels a bit like just a formality till we get to the finish here. Wolves content to play with this 3-goal lead. There's Walker with a nice turn. Deuce Walker back to Gabriel. Misses Andres with the pass. Throw in. Gabriel sends it back to Van de Velde. Into the middle. Rafino. Couldn't find Chetkovic. Here's Newbert, cut off by Para, and Para takes the turnover back the other way for Nationals Union. Just a little sloppiness along that far sideline. Sharp fighting for that ball. He is whistled for the foul. Nationals Union in the back, Van de Velde to Gabriel. I mean, Wolves have 10 of their 11 players back in their own third of the field, essentially. Here's a turnover. Bavalik trying to get past Van de Velde, couldn't. Van de Velde plays it back to his goalkeeper, Matovsky, who clears it out. Gray settles it for Wolves. Back to Cox. Cox for Gray. Sent ahead. Sharp trying to chase onto it. Keeps it alive. Sharp's going to get it here. Nice touch. And then Van de Velde off the turn. Here's Chetkovic trying to make something happen. Has his pocket picked, absolutely taken away. In the back by the defense. That was Bowser. Here's a Tito. He lost it. Nationals Union. Near turnover here. Wang trying to steal it from Gabriel. Wang will slide it back for Cox. Now back for Wang, who comes up a little sore after that exchange. And Wang will have a seat. Wang will stay in, it appears. Final few minutes of this match. Michigan Wolves have been in control for most of it. Here is Gray off the steal for Wang up the left wing. Do they have one more left in them? Wang with a nice fake. Cannot shake the defense though, and Wang with a little shove in the back as he could not get by the defense of Thaddeus Gabriel. Walker. All the way back it goes to Matovsky. He'll send it ahead. Andres trying to control it there. Turnover. Here's the Tito. The Tito ahead for Sharp. Sharp across the field. Sharp stops. Gets it back after losing his footing. Then is tripped up. We're going to have another yellow card. And we're going to have one more chance for Michigan Wolves to add to their lead. I believe that yellow card was on Tucker. Matovsky still directing the defense. He has played very well. Working on a second half shutout. Zimmerman's over there to potentially take this. Here he comes. He's going to drive it. It's into the wall. Zimmerman got it back to Gray. His shot partially deflected and high. Just a couple of minutes left, and looks like we're going to put up 2 minutes of extra time, so probably about 3-4 minutes to go in this match. Here's Parra with the steal. Parra playing it through. Andres couldn't come on top of it. It's cleared out. Here's a shot on goal that is stopped by Kanelopoulos. Bradley Wang had the first goal. Charles Sharp scored the next 3 for Michigan Wolves. Kubert got the 1 for Nationals Union. Here's Kubert off the turnover. Kubert has it stolen away back there by Bavalik. Now here's Newbert.
Is that fair to say?
Newbert back on the left wing for Wang. Wolves content to just eat some clock here too, probably as much as anything else. Wang drove it near the end line, and what are we going to have, a throw-in or a corner? Just going to call it a throw-in. And it goes to Wang, just popped over the end line. And everybody's just kind of playing out the final moments of this game, however much longer it lasts. We'll have the U18 boys championship matchup coming up next on this field at around 1 o'clock. Here's Walker. Missed connection on Parra. And we'll finish the day with a U16 boys championship match on this field. Here's Newbert. The Tito in the middle. Over to Sharp, and there's the whistle. Michigan Wolves with a flurry of 4 goals in 10 minutes in the first half. They win over the Nationals Union Black Club today by a final score of 4-1. Charles Sharp with a hat trick, Bradley Wang with the other goal for Michigan Wolves to follow up a 5-0 win in the semifinals yesterday with a 4-1 title victory over Nationals Union. Halfway through our day of action here at the Michigan State Youth Soccer Association Spring State Cup Finals from the Saginaw Township Soccer Complex. We're back with more a little bit later on this afternoon.